Eric Newcomb Swalwell versus Lauren Boebart. Let's go ahead and talk about it. What is up, Wolverines, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Lauren Boebart versus Eric Swalwell. My name is John Crump. I'm an investigative journalist, and I concentrate on the 2A space. Before we get into today's story, if you can do me a big favor, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this situation down below. It really helps get my voice out there. Now, with all the housekeeping out of the way, let's talk about what's going on with Eric Swalwell and Lauren Boebart. Eric Swalwell took to Twitter to launch an attack against Lauren Boebart, comparing her to the Highland mass killer. Eric Swalwell said, "Let's draw straight lines," and posted a picture of Lauren Boebart next to the killer. I'm not going to name the killer, and I'm not going to actually show the picture because I do not believe in naming mass murderers or showing their pictures, so I will not do that on my channel. So that is why you're only seeing the picture of Lauren Boebart. Boebart did say, "I will make sure that lines get drawn when we take back the House," which is a jab at Democrats about to lose the House of Representatives because they're going to get crushed in the upcoming election. She also went on to say that law-abiding gun owners won't be smeared or disarmed every time a California failed presidential candidate, yes, he did run for president and did lose, rolls out of bed with a Chinese spy. Yes, he did sleep with Chinese spies, and tries to blame us for the conduct of others, which is very, very true. He always tries to blame us for the conduct of others when he is banging a foreign asset, which is insane. Boebart did talk to Fox News about the whole situation, where she took another swipe at Swalwell and his connection to the Communist Party in China. She said that Eric Swalwell isn't a fan of our constitutional rights, which I can't agree more. She's absolutely right about that. He is not a fan of our constitutional rights and is desperate to distract from his repeated political failures. One thing that Eric Swalwell is an example of failing up. Every time he fails up for some reason. Usually has to do with corruption and whatnot, but I don't know. Allegedly, as my friend Sabar Prince would say, allegedly corrupt person. But the only straight line that needs to be drawn is from Swalwell to Fang Fang to the Communist Chinese Party, basically calling the spy that he slept with Fang Fang, which I think is effing hilarious myself. So with all that said, Eric Swalwell's communications director doubled down on everything, and get this is insane what she said. She said, "We are a country of unrestricted weaponry where the most dangerous people have access to the most dangerous weapons. No elected leader in America fetishizes a dangerous person's access to military-style weapons more than Rep. Boebert. And we are not going to stop calling her and our pro-killer colleagues out." Yes, that was his communications director, Jessica Gale. And she's a real winner there, isn't she? Jessica Gale is a dumbass, and she works for another dumbass named Eric Newcomb Swalwell. If you don't know who Eric Swalwell is, he is the guy that threatened to nuke all gun owners because that's how much he hates you and I. He hates us so much that he wants to see us dead. And this is one of the guys in Congress, but probably not for very much longer. He's probably going to get voted out because he is a puppet of the Chinese government. Allegedly a puppet of the Chinese government, I should say. He did sleep with Chinese spies and everything else like that. So that's not allegedly. He actually did do that. He actually did sleep with Chinese spies. They were pumping him for information, literally. But yeah, that's a story for another day. So Swalwell makes another dumbass comment, and it gives me content. But Eric Swalwell is definitely an idiot, and it just goes to show you who is running the Democratic Party, which is a death cult. And yeah, that's about it. All right, guys, that is it. Check me on my live channel, John Crump Live. I love you very much. I will see you guys later, and I am out of here. Hasta la vista, Wolverines, motherfucker.